These are 5 things I hate about my Royal Enfield Continental GT 650. Greetings and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. Thank you for clicking this video. In this particular video, I will share with you guys 5 things that I hate about this Royal Enfield Continental GT. So in case if you are wanting to buy or you're interested in it, maybe you'll have some idea of what some of the cons of this bike, or if you guys own this bike, or maybe it's twin the Interceptor 650, maybe you and I are experiencing the same things that we hate about this bike. So leave down in the comment below, maybe. Who knows, right? Let's discuss it. If you guys are new to the channel, again, I'm Don Garcia and I'm from the Philippines. Welcome to Batangas. We are now at Batangas with Club 7. Say hi to Club 7, guys. So greetings from the Philippines. I know a lot of viewers are from India, so welcome to the Philippines. Mabuhay. We are now here at Lakeshore in Batangas. Before we delve into the bike, let me tour you around in the beautiful city of Batangas. This is actually a common place for riders to visit here in Batangas because I think it's near the South Luzon Expressway. Just a quick shout out for today's ride. We have some Ducati, BMW F9, Ninja 650, XSR, Ducati Cafe Racer, KTM, Z900, Ducati. So anyway, we will be focusing on this bike. Actually, I have no plan of vlogging today, but the view is so beautiful, it would be such a waste not to vlog it, right? So anyway, without further ado, here are the 5 things that I hate. Number 1, it's this tube tires. They have interiors in them. It's a love or hate relationship because it's a classic bike. So I don't think fitting a mugs will suit the bike, right? I mean, it's beautiful as it is. Don't mind my gears there. So it's a love and hate relationship because it looks good, it looks appropriate for the type of bike that it is, but having a tube tire is really a pain in the because if you get a flat, which I had experienced during the past 1.5 years of owning this bike, I've experienced the flat once and it's too much of a hassle. Unlike when you're running with what you call this mags or the tubeless tires, you can just easily just patch it up when it gets a flat. Unlike there, it's hassle because there's also no center stand in the bike. So that's the number 1 thing that I hate about the Royal Enfield Continental GT. Number 2, the second thing that I don't like or I hate about this Royal Enfield Continental GT is the mushy turn signal indicators. These indicators, they're not my favorite. I mean, sometimes when I press them, especially when wearing gloves, it doesn't return to neutral, it doesn't return to off. So it's kind of mushy. To be honest, it's not really a big deal, but there are some bikes that are much more clickier and easier to use for the turn signal. Again, perfect. Hirap kumita ng kabuhayan, eh, no? The third thing that I hate about this bike is the front suspension. The front suspension for this bike is too soft. Maybe it's just for me because I am more or less 85 kilos if I don't eat breakfast. So I'm kind of heavy. I'm on the heavy side. It dives when you pull on the brake hard. But if you're going to just use it on a normal basis for the city riding, it's fine. A little bit of spirited driving, I think it's too soft for my taste. The rear is more on the stiffer side, if it makes sense. So the balance of the bike is stiff on the rear and then soft on the front. So again, this could easily be fixed by changing up the front suspension, maybe using some Öhlins or YSS shocks, or I don't know, thicker fluid. But that's the third thing that I don't like about this bike. It's the front suspension. It's just too soft. The fourth thing that I don't like about this Royal Enfield Continental GT is that it's not water sealed, especially when you're using pressure washer. So if you watch my previous vlog, I used to say avoid doing so. In case you pressure wash your bike and water accidentally gets inside here, which by the way, I don't recommend using a pressure washer to wash a bike like this because it's not really water sealed. In case this gets wet, one of this relay, a check engine light will appear on your check engine light. So you just need to take it out, take it apart, and then clean them. And then that will solve the check engine light issue in case you've experienced suddenly having a check engine light or a malfunction indicator lamp after washing your bike. These relays, they probably got wet, or maybe this one. So yeah, just a quick tip. So whenever I wash the bike, particularly on this side, on the relay side, things get wet inside. The wires, there's some electrical tape protecting it, but the relay, sometimes it gets wet, so I have to dry them. So far, I haven't experienced any fogging issue on the speedometer, but I've heard other bikes do. So again, this has to do with the seal. But during rain, downfall, it's fine, you know. But there, that's number 4. So actually, we've just hit 10,000 kilometers for this Royal Enfield Continental GT. I've actually just finished its 10,000 PMS or preventive maintenance services. So maybe in the near future, we would make a 10,000 kilometer ownership review, or I don't know. So anyway, feel free to subscribe. And number 5, the last thing that I hate about my Royal Enfield Continental GT is when it gets dirty. I mean, it's related to number 4. I can't clean it as easily and as much as I would like to. And I hate it when it's dirty because it's such a beautiful bike for me when it's clean, all shiny. But when it gets dirty, when it gets muddy, when you ride it through the rain, I just feel bad for the bike when it's dirty. So I like it clean. I mean, there are bikes that are ruggedly handsome when they're dirty. Personal opinion, guys, this bike is not one of those bikes. It has to be clean for me. So anyway, just a very short, spontaneous vlog just to showcase the beauty of this place and all the bikers all around us. I mean, it's cool. I like this vibe. So anyway, signing out for now and see you on our next vlog.